Good evening. This is the Dean of all things spicy with Conjured Vaporz peppers, and I'm here to do a pepper review. So this is a Starscream, gifted to me by the Grumpy Gill. Thank you, Chris. Gorgeous pod. I had a Starscream about a year ago, and I remember it was very hot. Cut her open with the pepper dissector, see what she looks like on the inside. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am. My teenager just got the acceptance letter for the high school for the arts she had auditioned for. She auditioned for the music program, she auditioned for the theater program, and now she's been accepted into both. Chances are she now has to decide between the two, because I don't think they allow you to double major. That's a good problem to have. So there's the inside of the Starscream. Look at that pith. For those who may not know, which you probably most of you probably know, this white spongy part is the pith, or the placenta. That is what contains the capsaicin, or the majority of the capsaicin, like probably 99 point something percent of the capsaicin. The residual amount of capsaicin that came off of that pith could be on the inner walls, or it could be around the seeds, but the majority of the capsaicin resides within the placenta. So, Starscream from Chris at the Grumpy Gill. I had a feeling. I didn't sniff it, because Starscreams, they only smell floral. Maybe slightly citrusy, and not like lemony, not limey. I'm not sure what it is, but every Starscream I've ever had has, which has been 3 of them, has always been very, very floral. So, is this one going to be just as floral as all the rest? If not, or if it is, I'm going to regret eating it. Hopefully there's a second one in the box, because I'm not saving seeds. So, cheers, Starscream. Woo! That was an intensely juicy pod. Intensely juicy, so much that I could swish and gargle it. That was juicy. Alright, so the flavor was instantaneously floral. But about 1.5 seconds after I started to chew, the bitterness came in, which was perfect. Because when the floral and the bitter go together, it becomes almost a neutral flavor. A flavor that I actually have learned to enjoy. So, I thought it was going to be pure floral all the way through. No, the bitterness staved off the florality. So the heat level's climbing, and it's climbing quite rapidly, as I knew it would. The burn is mostly center of my tongue and back. Hardly anything in the throat, even though I gargled. The tongue is insanely on fire right now. So I'm super excited for my daughter. So excited for her. So she's a theater kid. Never been sportsy. And she's tried just about every sport out there. She just doesn't like sports. Really hasn't stuck with anything throughout her life except for theater. That's the one thing she's stuck with. And music. And man, I'm so excited for her because in this specific school, she's going to be around people like her. She can thrive. And I'm super stoked for her to thrive. I knew she was going to get in. She didn't. She was worried about it. But I knew she would. It's really cool, actually, because in their junior and senior year, in the upperclassmen specifically, they everything they do all year long goes towards the end of the year performance. Everything they learn in school, even in I believe even in their academics, maybe not everything in their academics, but so there's 6 different things. There's music, theater, dance, visual arts, film and video, and creative writing. So each one of those disciplines form the end of the year program. And it's completely ran by the students, led by the students. The choreography is by the students. The words that they speak are written by the students. Everything is by the students. The teachers have the power to veto, but they don't add. So the heat of this pepper, I'm going to say, is about 1.4, maybe 1.5 million Scoville heat units, unless it's still climbing. I think it's plateauing. It hasn't started coming down. I think it's plateauing. So yeah, their end of the performances. It's called Cast Alive. It is phenomenal. It is a great performance. We went to it this last summer or spring, and we all fell in love with the school. So just from that performance, but they're also one of the top. They're the number 2 rated cyber school, not cyber, charter school in the state of Pennsylvania. And there's a lot of charter schools in Pennsylvania. So the fact that they're rated number 2, I'm perfectly fine with that. They have a very strong academic program as well. And they do follow all of the academics required by the state of Pennsylvania. So, all right, so I think it's starting to come back down. I'm going to say 1.5 million Scoville heat units is what I'm feeling. Slight bit of dragon's breath. Interesting enough, I'm starting to taste citrus now. I didn't at the beginning or during the chew. Now that the heat's coming down, now I'm starting to taste the citrus note. So the aftertaste is actually somewhat pleasant. But I'm going to say, for culinary use, there's nothing I would use this on. And that's why I didn't save seeds. I'm not interested in the Starscream. It's just hot. It's hot, floral, and bitter. Great for pepper powder. Great for flake. If that's your goal, grow a bunch of Starscreams. You won't regret it. Starscreams, Reapers, cool. More power to you. You can have them all. It's a beautiful pepper. I absolutely love the look of the pepper, but the flavor, it is what it is. I mean, it's not as bad. I'm not sure if it was just this pepper. Excuse me. I'm not sure if it was just this pepper or if it was the my I would say my tolerance raising, but my taste buds, my flavor profile, my flavor tolerance, I don't know how you would say that, um, expanding, right? It used to be, the last time I ate a Starscream, I couldn't stand floral flavors. Now, when floral and bitter are mixed, it's okay. Still not my favorite flavor, but it's one that I'm starting to enjoy. I don't love it yet, but I'm somewhat enjoying it. So yeah, so that was a great pepper. If you're okay with the flavor, it's hot. It did make my eyes glossy, but nothing fell. And I can pretty much guarantee you nothing's going to fall at this point. My mouth is back down to as if I just ate something that was about 700,000 on the Scoville heat scale. So thank you to the Grumpy Gill. I appreciate you. I think you're on vacation right now, and if so, I hope you're having a blast. But anyway, this is the Dean of all things spicy with Conjured Vaporz Peppers. Thank you all so much for watching. It's coming up on Turkey Day. I hope you all have a great and delicious Turkey Day. I'm thankful for each one of you. Have a good day. I'm out.